Little People, Big World's Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler's relationship timeline. Hello viewers, I am Alana. Welcome back to my channel. USA Daily History for Roloff family latest news update. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff found a second chance at love with Caryn Chandler following his split from Amy Roloff. The pair's dynamic began as a friendship before things turned romantic as Caryn worked at the Roloff family's farm for many years. Matt and Amy were married from 1987 to 2016 and share 4 children, twins Jeremy and Zach, daughter Molly and son Jacob. After finalizing his divorce, Matt and Caryn revealed in March 2017 that they were dating. Caryn's been the farm manager on Roloff farms for a number of years, and we have a great working relationship. And we are officially dating, Matt said in a 2017 episode of the TLC series. I had to do a lot of soul searching and think about what I, really wanted in life. Caryn offers me great companionship, and I think Caryn and I enjoy the same sort of social settings, We enjoy each other's company and friendship and companionship. Maybe Amy and I didn't have that. It's different. This is, a really neat person, that's full of life, and I think she's cute. Matt and Caryn took their relationship to the next level when he proposed in April 2023 after 6 wonderful years together. I asked Caryn to marry me, and she said, yes. Matt said in a statement to People at the time. Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. The twosome ultimately did not walk down the aisle in 2024. The following year, Matt announced that he and Caryn had. Keep scrolling for a complete timeline of Matt and Caryn's relationship. After going public with their romance on LPBW, Matt and Caryn made their relationship. Broke away from the farm for a day at the Oregon coast. Amazing beauty. Love to you all, Matt captioned a photo of him and Caryn at the beach. The duo enjoyed time out together as a blended family. Caryn and I out for dinner last night with Zach, Tori, Jackson and Caryn's daughter Brittany, he wrote alongside a selfie of him and Caryn. Good times, we all got to take turns playing with Jackson. Matt and Caryn took a family trip to Maui and got to spend quality time with his grandson. When you get the call to spend the day with your grandson over in Maui while Zach and Tori explore the road to Hana, you don't say no, Matt wrote via alongside a snap of the trio. Anything to spend some time with this little fella, and Caryn Chandler won. Matt brought Caryn as his +1 to celebrate Jacob's wedding too. We all had such a wonderful time at the reception. So many families merging from all over the globe, he wrote via Instagram. Family came from Iowa, Michigan, Florida, Chile, London, India, California, New York, Oregon, just to name AFEW, and no particular order. All celebrating Jacob and Izzy's union in the most special way. Caryn Chandler won, and I sat back in amazement of the entire event. Even the part where it poured rain was fun and exciting. After 4 years of dating, Matt and Caryn moved in together, and our grand plan right now is to stay committed, stay in love, go to Arizona and spend a tremendous amount of time together, Caryn said in a confessional. When we're here in Portland, we'll live individually and see each other a lot. Matt shared that the move was a whole new major chapter in life. Matt and Caryn got engaged. The couple enjoyed some time together while on a cruise. Caryn and I back from our cruise. Just in time to watch LPBW, my new fave island Curacao, very nice. Matt wrote alongside a snap of him and his fiancée on the boat. Matt announced that he and Caryn split after 8 years together. Hi everyone, I have some tough news to share. Caryn and I have decided to part ways and end our engagement. Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time, he wrote via an Instagram statement. We will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared. Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead. Much love to all. Matt Roloff slashes price on family farm, opening door for new chapter. Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff is still trying to unload his family's famous farm, but after years of price cuts, the property remains unsold. According to an online listing, Roloff, 63, has relisted 16 acres of the 109-acre Helvetia, Oregon, property for $2,895,000. Matthew Tursek and Seth Murphy with a Real Brokerage are handling the sale. The original home, featured for years on the hit, has been on and off the market since 2022. Despite slashing the asking price by more than $1 million, Roloff has yet to secure a buyer, and the drama over the farm continues to spill into his personal life. Roloff first listed the mansion for $4 million in May 2022, before removing it just a few months later in October when no offers came through. He tried again in August 2023 at $3.4 million, then delisted in February 2024. In April 2025, he put it back on the market at $2.9 million, but 4 months later, it's still sitting unsold. Roloff Farm and the original farmhouse has been a monumental part of my life for over 30 years, Roloff told People in April. This legacy property was shared with millions of you around the world through Little People, Big World. It holds some of the most magical memories and will forever live deep in my heart. The TLC series premiered in 2006 and followed Roloff, his ex-wife Amy Roloff, and their 4 children, twins Jeremy and Zach, Molly, and Jacob. The family became household names over the show's 25 seasons. Roloff admitted that he once hoped the farm would stay in the family. Yes, I had truly hoped that the entire farm would remain in the family forever, but life happened and that was not meant to be, he said. My kids each have their own wonderful lives, some with their own farms, projects, and their own individual dreams, which I honor and am so proud of. In the meantime, Roloff has rented the main house out as a short-term vacation rental, which caused friction within the family. Amy voiced her frustration on the show. I never pictured that the house that I raised my kids in for the last 30 years would be a short-term rental. There should be a family in it. Roloff's decision to sell, and his failure to reach agreements with sons Jeremy and Zach, fueled years of tension. Both sons have since walked away from filming, and the U.S. Sun previously reported that Little People, Big World was cancelled after nearly 2 decades on air. Recently, Roloff also faced a breakup with fiancée Caryn Chandler, just as he was investing $1.4 million into building his dream home on the property. Despite the turmoil, Roloff insists he's moving forward. On Instagram, he updated fans, "People ask me all the time about the big house. It is still for sale. We have some very interesting folks looking at it." He added that the farm continues to run as a vacation rental and remains booked back to back. Roloff still plans to live on part of the land long-term, where his youngest son Jacob works alongside him. Meanwhile, Amy and her husband Chris Merrick appear to be on better terms with Matt, with Roloff confirming they'll be involved in this year's pumpkin season. Critics call Matt Roloff greedy for selling family farm for over $2 million. In recent years, Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff has sparked a lot of debate among fans after he revealed his plans to sell the family farm. Even though Roloff Farms is still on the market, yet to have a buyer, he's still receiving plenty of criticism for his choice to list it for sale, especially after people caught the latest video promoting the property. If you've spent any time at all on social media this summer, you've probably seen videos following the holy airball trend that gives people a little chance to brag about themselves, all set to the song Soul Survivor by Young Jeezy featuring Akon. But in the case of the Roloffs, it was Matt in partnership with his real estate agent, showing off that the Oregon farm he's offering for sale isn't just any farm. It's a seriously impressive, famous farm. This isn't the average farm listing. This an iconic property with endless opportunities. Welcome to Helvetia. Welcome to your dream, read the caption on the post. And although there were certainly plenty of comments from people who were drooling over how gorgeous Roloff Farms is, there were even more from people who were disappointed in Matt. $2.895 million. It's going to take a special buyer to snap up this listing. But many people are seriously bummed it's not being kept in the family. One commenter wrote on the post, "Too bad this isn't being handed down to the children. Must be tough for them to see it go. Breaks my heart. I hope to visit one more time before it's sold to strangers," another fan wrote. Selling the farm has been a point of contention among Matt and his sons for years. At first, both Jeremy and Zach wanted to buy it, but neither of them was able to pay a price that Matt felt was acceptable for the property, and it even caused Zach and Tori to distance themselves from him a bit. "When Zach and I finally sat down, we were really in very different camps about what kind of a deal could go on," Matt said on a 2021 episode of the show. Zach came in real hot. He didn't come in to negotiate. He came in to demand. Eventually, the property was taken off the market, and when Matt decided to put it up for sale again earlier this year, he issued a statement about the sale to People. "Yes, I had truly hoped that the entire farm would remain in the family forever, but life happened and that was not meant to be," Matt said in April. "My kids each have their own wonderful lives, some with their own farms, projects, and their own individual dreams, which I honor and am so proud of." Matt Roloff confirms return to TV, soon, but very different. Little People, Big World fans, if you were hoping to see more of Matt Roloff on your TV screens, you're in luck. Matt, one of the show's stars, just confirmed that he is returning to the small screen, and in recent months, Little People, Big World viewers have questioned the future of the show. Season 25 ended on a cliffhanger, leading some to believe it was a season finale. meaning season 26 would eventually air later, while others viewed it as a series finale to conclude the show once and for all. Last year, Matt admitted that he didn't think anybody really knew whether season 25 was the end of Little People, Big World. During an interview with Cassie Delora of Entertainment Tonight, Matt said, "I don't even think the network knows. Little People, Big World fans, if you were hoping to see more of Matt Roloff on your TV screens, you're in luck." Matt, one of the show's stars, just confirmed that he is returning to the small screen, and recent months, Little People, Big World viewers have questioned the future of the show. Season 25 ended on a cliffhanger, leading some to believe it was a season finale, meaning season 26 would eventually air later, while others viewed it as a series finale to conclude the show once and for all. Last year, Matt admitted that he didn't think anybody really knew whether season 25 was the end of Little People, Big World. During an interview with Cassie Delora of Entertainment Tonight, Matt said, "I don't even think the network knows." Matt noted that several family members chose to step away from filming reality TV, but teased that LPBW was like the little engine that could. "Every time we think it's coming to a stop, somehow it keeps going," Matt confessed. Well, now, Matt is speaking out and has officially confirmed that he is, in fact, returning to TV. Matt divulged the information in the comments section of his Instagram post dated April 17. The photo included a snap of Matt and his buddies enjoying a guys' night, which he captioned, "Hanjin with some buds on guys' night." In the comments section, Matt was asked, "When are we back on TV soon?" Matt wrote. But very different. Matt didn't share any other information, likely because he's bound by a non-disclosure agreement (NDA). He also didn't state that Little People, Big World is returning for a 26th season, just that we will be back on TV. Therefore, a couple of scenarios could be in the works. Matt and Caryn's engagement did not appear in season 25 of LPBW. Could this mean the proposals will be televised? It's certainly possible. Matt and Caryn could be returning in season 26 of Little People, Big World, or there could be a spin-off coming to TLC, possibly centering around their engagement and upcoming wedding. Additionally, Matt and Caryn have kept the details surrounding their nuptials hush-hush. It's also possible they've already tied the knot and/or will air their own wedding special like Matt's ex, Amy Roloff, and her husband, Chris Merrick, did. The events leading up to their wedding day, including wedding planning, could also be a potential storyline in season 26. Matt's son and daughter-in-law, Zach and Tori Roloff, who have been a major part of recent season storylines, have already announced they are done with filming for LPBW. However, as Monsters and Critics recently reported, Tori told her Instagram followers that she and Zach would consider filming again if the storyline involved just their family. They would also want the show to circle back to the educational aspect, focusing on dwarfism rather than relationships. Additionally, Tori stated that she and Zach aren't interesting enough to carry their own show. Whether or not Matt's ex-wife, Amy, and her husband, Chris, will return to reality TV remains to be seen. Whatever the format, longtime Little People, Big World fans will be ecstatic to see what Matt has up his sleeve. Meanwhile, TLC has not officially announced Matt's reported return to television. Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff and fiancée Caryn Chandler break up, ending 2-year engagement. Former Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff has revealed that he and fiancée Caryn Chandler will not be walking down the aisle after all. "Hi everyone. I have some tough news to share. Roloff began. Caryn and I have decided to part ways and end our engagement. Life's a continued journey and this is the right step for us at this time. We remain amicable and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared. Your support means the world to me and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead. Much love to all." The couple began dating in 2017, a year after Matt and wife Amy, another of the show's stars, ended their marriage of 28 years. Chandler had been hired to work at Roloff Farms, and she appeared on the TLC series that depicted the entire Roloff family's life, which had been affected by dwarfism. He and Chandler were engaged in April 2023 after 6 wonderful years together. "I asked Caryn to marry me and she said yes," Roloff told People at the time. "Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. Roloff and his ex-wife, as well as Chandler and Amy's new spouse, Chris Merrick, had remained friendly, as Matt and Amy shared 4 kids, who are now adults. But it wasn't always easy. Blending families, that's a tough one. Chandler in 2024, per People. "Some go better than others. In my case, I've learned that boundaries are healthy in second relationships. I don't have any regrets about the relationship that existed and getting close to the kids, but I learned a valuable lesson that maybe sometimes less is more," so I'm treading lightly. The end of the romance comes more than a year after Roloff indicated that he's just fine with the show having last aired in 2024. After all, Little People Big World was on TV for 25 seasons, beginning in 2006. I feel very secure in what we've put on air, Roloff told ET in 2024, though the idea of not doing any more TV at all sounds fine by me. After 400 episodes or something, you kind of feel like you've done it all. So if there comes a circumstance where we feel like we need to share more, if the opportunity comes up, maybe. Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff's selfish, new farm decision disappoints fans. With charm, scale, and so many layers of potential, this is more than a property, it's a legacy in the making. Matt captioned the update in part. Currently, the part of Roloff Farms for sale is listed at $2,895,000. 2023, Matt initially listed the big house and surrounding 16 acres of his Helvetia, Oregon property, but ultimately pulled the listing and started using the space as a vacation rental. The move came after he and his sons, Zach and Jeremy Roloff, failed to negotiate a price so one or both could potentially purchase the 6,000 square foot house and adjacent land. The farm disagreement led to a rift between Matt and some of his kids, and the comments, fans of the reality TV series were divided in their reactions. Some shared support, with one writing, "So fun. Good luck selling it," and another commenting, "Beautiful home. Wishing you all the best as you move on to the next chapter." However, others expressed disappointment. One declared so sad to see it up for sale and that something couldn't have been worked out with the kids. Another echoed, "So sad and selfish selling it instead of giving it to his kids and grandkids." Horrible, a different Instagram follower shared, "I grew up watching you guys and it is extremely disappointing to see who greedy Matt is being. I'd rather keep this beautiful property within than profit off it. The whole family made Little People Big World and helped build this place, not just Matt. Should have gotten everything, she would keep it in the family." Meanwhile, someone else pointed out, "Kinda sad created your own Disneyland and your grandkids won't get to experience it." Yet another agreed, writing, "Sad your kids gave up their childhood to work it and work on the show and you can't even share it with them." Greedy recently, Roloff hinted at the end of an era that left fans in their feels, too. LPBW fans react to Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler's split. Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff announces his separation from Caryn Chandler. In an Instagram post on July 22, the 63-year-old TLC star confirmed that he and Chandler decided to call off their engagement. The news comes more than 2 years after they announced they're getting married. "Hi everyone, I have some tough news to share," Roloff wrote. "Caryn and I have decided to part ways and end our engagement. Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time." Though the reason behind their split hasn't been revealed, Roloff shared that they intend to remain friends and continue supporting each other moving forward. "We remain amicable and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared," Roloff added. "Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead. Much love to all." Meanwhile, Chandler has not yet publicly addressed the separation. The now ex-couple first met when Chandler became an employee of Roloff Farms. In 2017, the two began officially dating, a year after Roloff and his former wife, Amy Roloff, divorced. In April 2023, Roloff told People that he and Chandler got engaged. "After 6 wonderful years together, I asked Caryn to marry me and she said yes," he told the outlet. "Our plan is to enjoy our engagement and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. Roloff shares 4 children with his ex-wife, Amy, Zach, 34, Molly, 30, Jeremy, 34, and Jacob, 28. The unexpected split between Roloff and Chandler sparked mixed reactions online. While some fans expressed sadness over the breakup, others felt it was ultimately for the best. One fan commented on Instagram, "Sorry to hear the news. The affair ruined your marriage, your relationship with your children to an extent. You embarrassed them in public. There's still time to make it right with your family." Another wrote, "I was not aware they had split. Maybe he didn't want to get married." Someone chimed in, "LPBW power couple. Shame they didn't last." Meanwhile, some fans seem more critical of the split. A person wrote, "Caryn didn't see that money coming in and said I'm out." Another commented, "No show, no Caryn definitely. Not shocked so far." Members of the Roloff family remain silent about Matt and Caryn's split. How rich is Caryn Chandler? A deep dive into her net worth and earnings. Caryn Chandler has become a notable figure in the reality television landscape, primarily recognized for her association with the Roloff family on TLC's Little People, Big World. Her journey from a farm manager to a television personality has piqued public interest, especially regarding her financial standing. Here's a look at Caryn Chandler's net worth and how she makes her money. Before stepping into the limelight, Caryn Chandler dedicated over a decade to Roloff farms, serving as a manager and playing a pivotal role during the bustling pumpkin seasons. Her deep involvement with the farm